People who grew up with weird family traditions. When did you realize it wasn't normal? Growing up, we had this thing called camping in the house that happened randomly throughout the year. My mom would get this excited look and announce, "Kids, we're camping tonight." My sister and I would go wild. We'd set up blanket forts in the living room, use flashlights instead of regular lights, cook hot dogs on the stove pretending it was a campfire, and tell ghost stories. Mom would even let us pee in buckets in the bathroom, like real camping, instead of flushing the toilet. The rules were no going in certain rooms, they were bear country, no using electronics to get the authentic experience, and we had to whisper because you can't be loud in nature or you'll scare the animals. Best part? Mom would hide candy around the living room and we'd forage for it with our flashlights. We'd eat cold cereal for dinner straight from the box because that's what campers do. Sometimes these indoor camping trips lasted one night, sometimes 3 or 4 days. We begged for indoor camping. Thought we had the coolest mom ever. When friends came over during camping, they'd have to play too or go home. Most thought it was weird, but we didn't care. I was probably 16 when my friend Ashley was over during a camping night. She asked to use the bathroom and I handed her the bucket. She looked at me like I was insane. Why can't I use the toilet? We're camping. You can't flush toilets when camping. You're in your house. Yeah, but it's indoor camping. She walked to the bathroom and flipped the light switch. Nothing happened. Tried the toilet. Nothing happened. Your power's out, she said. No, we just don't use electricity when camping. Ashley gave me this look. Your mom didn't pay the electric bill, did she? I laughed. Explained how my mom was just really creative and fun. Ashley walked to the kitchen, turned on the tap. No water. Or the water bill. That night after Ashley left early, I confronted Mom. She broke down, admitted that camping started the first time our utilities got shut off when I was 6. She was so ashamed but didn't want us to know we were poor, so she made it a game. Every camping trip was utilities being cut. The bear country rooms were ones she didn't want us to see notices taped to windows. The foraging for candy was because she couldn't afford proper groceries, but could sometimes get cheap Halloween candy from the dollar store. The bucket wasn't about authenticity. Our plumbing didn't work. My sister, who was 14, overheard. She started crying. But I loved camping in the house. I know, baby, Mom said. That's why I did it. We sat there in our blanket fort, flashlights making shadow puppets on the walls, and I realized something. Yeah, it was messed up. Yeah, she probably should have just told us. But also, those were some of my happiest memories. Huddled together, telling stories, feeling like we were on an adventure instead of in poverty. Mom did her best with a shit situation, made magic out of utilities shutoffs, made us feel special instead of poor. We camped one more time after that conversation, but this time, we knew why. And somehow, sitting in the dark with my mom and sister, eating cold cereal and telling ghost stories, it was still fun, just different.